I have a feeling this is going to be a long video, and it hasn't even started yet. Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am out. I did not feel like going out today, and I'm recording another thing that I did not feel like doing. But I'm doing two things that I don't want to do, because have to. I'm on my way to Walmart, but there were a few things that I thought I'd be better off buying at Dollar Tree. One, my mother's body wash. I can get a big, gigantic bottle of it for $1 here, as opposed to a not-so-gigantic bottle at Walmart for, I don't know if I can get anything there for $1 anymore. I'm not really going to show you everything, but I will show you the body wash. This one's 32 ounces. I just grabbed the biggest, so that's what she's getting. I also picked up a little mop like this. A sponge mop, and it is for my walls, mainly my kitchen walls, especially since I cook meat, and there's grease that manages to go all over the place, and I can run the mop up and down on there because I don't feel like getting on any ladders and washing that way. So I thought I would buy a mop devoted to wall cleaning in case I want to do it again in 10 years. And we know I'll still have the mop. What else did I get? Oh, just quickly, a big thing of mustard for my mother for $1. Oh, another big thing of dish soap for $1. I know people say, that's such lousy dish soap. I don't care. It washes lousy dishes. Toilet bowl cleaner for Nancy, since she cleans my mother's toilet bowl. Is that it? No, I got something else. I got a new pair of glasses that I shall be wearing in Walmart today. Somebody asked where I get all my glasses. Dollar Tree, $1 each. See? Matchy. I did that on purpose. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm in a deep funk. Some of you know that. I've been talking about it quite a bit on Patreon. But I'm going to record today. I want to be quick in Walmart because I have quite a lengthy list. So I won't do another intro when we get there, because that would be dumb. And I'm just going to go in, and we're going to buy the items, and then I'm going to chat with you in the car for a little bit after that. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. Let's go. I am picking up some hair dye, my usual color silk, $2.97 for a box, and I'm getting a brown black. I'm getting darker this time because Skylar did like some kind of an auburn when I was with her, and it doesn't soak into the temples as good as the dark does, unless she didn't really put a lot on my temples. But anyway, I might dye this before she comes, and she can always dye it again for me while she's here, if she wants to. That whole time I was just talking to you, someone was right next to me, waiting to look at the hair dye. It's like, excuse me, I'm here first. But if I saw somebody recording, I would not just stand there behind them. Okay, I have a lot to do. I got to get, what do I have to get? Do I need Prel? I think I do. Am I near? I think I am. $2.72 for my Prel. I like bar soap, and my favorite is Ivory, so I'm getting this. It's a 3-pack for $1.24. I had to backtrack. My mother needs her face cream. This is the equivalent to Noxzema. Noxzema brand is $3.97, and this is same size, $2.78, and it's the same shit. So she's getting this. I'm getting my knockoff brand of Alka-Seltzer. It's $1.98 for 36 tablets. Picked up 2 cans of pork and beans. I'm being quick now because an employee just walked by. And these are 56 cents a can. My mother's decided, after eating like 3 cans of the vegetarian beans that I get at Martin's, she decided she doesn't like those now. So she's back to regular. 2 cans of cut green beans, 64 cents. And let's just keep moving on. I need extracts for my coffee. I would like almond, and vanilla. So let me look. I can't believe the prices. This is the lowest unit price, 2.7 per fluid ounce. But this little bottle is $10.78. I don't even pay that much for shoes that I will wear for 3 years. And then I can't make the mistake of getting this one again because this is baking vanilla and there's sugar in it. And I had to return one like that. That's $1.03 per ounce. 1.3 per ounce. Right, and the other one is $2.70 per ounce. But it's got sugar, so that's a no-no. Geez, I think this is why I didn't get any vanilla the last time. What's another choice? My almonds, they don't have the big bottle of that they used to have. All right, I gotta still look. This is $1.72 per ounce. It's $3.44 for this little bottle of almond, but I will at least get that. Still looking for a vanilla option. They have coffee extract, and I only do pure extracts, not imitation. I wonder what coffee extract would taste like in coffee. Also, they have cocoa extract. That's pure. And I don't want that. I don't want anything to taste like mocha. You know, I have allspice at home. I used to put allspice in coffee, just a sprinkle. It's awesome. I'm just gonna get the almond. I say almond, and let's just get going. I'm so mad. I can't get just plain seltzer here at Walmart. All I find is the Polar, and they have the flavors, and I don't care to do the flavors anymore. But I'm going to pick one up because I'm so thirsty, and I just can't wait for some seltzer on ice, and I don't want to go anywhere else. So I have choices: cranberry lime, raspberry lime, lemon, or lime. I'm gonna go for the lime, just plain lime. They don't have too much in reduced, but they have this assorted Danish, $1.79. I don't think it's my mother's favorite, but I'll be able to freeze those individually, so I'm getting those, and I think she'll like them. Gallon of milk for $3.72. Those Danish, I'm just gonna call them big cookies, and she'll love them. She's been running out of peanut butter quickly lately, so I'm getting her the 28 ounce, and I'm gonna get her the honey roasted, and this one is $3.32, great value brand. Hi. Had to back up a little bit. I forgot her oatmeal, and this big tub is $3.24. It is 42 ounces. I'm all out of my little fold top baggies. $1.18 for 150, and I'm getting 2 boxes. And last but not least, I'm getting some cheap paper towels. It's only $4.97 for 2468, 8 rolls. It's the Great Value brand. I very rarely ever use a paper towel, but with Skylar here, they come in handy, and especially to take some in the car. Oh my God, I'm so hot. It's because I'm wearing my winter shirt. Oh, you saw my bra strap. Maybe I should put a warning up before that. And of course Nancy uses some, and my mother likes to have a paper towel now and then. I don't know, but I think they're a waste of money. I can use a cloth that can be washed. I do have one more thing on my list that's been on my list for a very long time. I need a new trash can, but when I'm here, I never feel like going all the way to the other end of the world to buy a trash can. I'd have to do an outing just for a trash can one day. So, should I? I don't want to. I really don't want to. I'm not. I decided. Trying to find a good balancing spot. Did I tell you guys that it's raining? Raining in gray, so I love that. But I do have my car on because I just want some air circulating. It's still 53 degrees, and it's just a weird June. I don't remember ever being cold in June, ever. We had a swimming pool for 20 years, and I would remember if there was a time in June that I couldn't even go swimming, I probably would have gone anyway. I didn't care. I love being in the water so much. It can be ice fucking cold, and I will go swimming. All right, of course, you saw everything I got, and it came to under $40, $39 and some change. I was like, for reals? Because I thought it was going to be much more than that. But that was good. And now I got to go home and put all that stuff away. I did print some comments. I don't know if you guys like me to read comments every time I'm in the car or not, but it does give me something to talk about, and I don't always feel like I have anything to talk about. So let's just look at a couple. And I need my pen. I printed a lot of them, but I figured this way I can just have some in the car. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the kinds of comments that I feel like picking on are the kinds I shouldn't pick on. All right, I'm going to just take a chance with this one. Lately, in a lot of your videos, you have been trying to explain yourself to haters. First of all, I don't really think I'm trying to explain myself to haters. I'm trying to explain myself to the other people. The people who just leave comments that are like, why? Your real fans will support you no matter how often you post, where you post, and what you choose to do with your channel. I don't believe that. Real fans don't stick around for just any old thing. I can promise you that. We love you no matter what. Look up parasocial relationships. You don't love me. You don't have to explain yourself to the selfish haters. You are great. All right, this all boils down to somebody telling me what I should do. It's pretty much it. How I should feel, whether or not I should explain things or not. In one spot, she's kind of saying, you know, choose what to do with your channel. But then she tells me how to run my channel, but like not explaining myself to the selfish haters. I know I don't have to explain myself to anyone. I don't have to do anything at all. I don't have to take you in stores. I don't have to sew. I don't have to crochet. I don't have to do any of it. But I do what I do because it's what I choose to do. It might be something I choose to do right now, and I might choose to do something later. And that's why, you know, it's a way of showing that I can't please everyone at all. And even if somebody says people are going to follow me no matter what, that is absolute bullshit. It is bullshit. I have been through that enough times in different careers. Even you change what you do, you lose those people. That's all there is to it. And my issue, and I have said this a gazillion times, and I will say it a gazillion more, my issues are not with the haters, not at all. I don't take the things they say personally. I think they're funny, and I do read them to you guys because I think it's funny. And I know some of you think it's funny, but it sounds like the haters bother me, and they don't. That doesn't bother me. Stuff like this bothers me more. I know that sounds weird, but it does, because I read other things into that. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right, let's move on and piss somebody else off. That's the kind of mood I'm in. My God, my glasses got fogged up on my head. Oh boy. All right, I'm ready to make another enemy. Darlene, are you going to be spending an afternoon or evening in Memphis? That's where I live. If you and Skylar want to meet for a burger or something, let me know. I guess that she didn't get the memo that I'm antisocial. Even if I was social, I would not meet a complete stranger. I just wouldn't, and certainly not with my granddaughter. I just wouldn't do that. I had a conversation with somebody about demonetizing videos for swearing. She said that she watches a lot of live streams from fish keepers, and they say if they cuss in their videos that YouTube demonetizes the videos. Doesn't YouTube do that to your videos? And no, YouTube does not demonetize swearing, because there's nothing wrong with swearing. And I get just as many ads on my videos as everybody else does. I think after I explained this, she said, well, that means they're lying. And I was like, no, that doesn't mean they're lying. They probably just don't know. I think what they might be saying is, especially a little while back, people were getting yellow dollar signs on their videos, which meant limited ads. Wasn't demonetized, but it was limited ads. And people didn't realize that all they had to do is click through the review process, and those videos were going to be fine and dandy. I think a lot of people didn't do that. You still can go into your account and look for those, and you can still file for review. some people, like even I at the beginning, I think like one of the first ones that I got a yellow on was when I was talking about God. I had a little God rant, and it was in the title, and I thought right away, oh, no, that's controversial. No, that got approved, and everything else has since. And I got a lot of yellows. I mean, like almost all my videos were getting the yellow limited ads. But swearing has absolutely nothing to do with it. You can swear all you want and become a millionaire, like PewDiePie. Oh, I need to be crossing these off. Somebody mentioned paper beads on the fringe of that t-shirt, Upcycled Fashions thingy, and you know, I even thought of saying that in the video, but no, we can't put paper beads on clothing because that doesn't make it through the wash cycle. That would just be all ruined. Oh, Aaron, I was hoping I could find out who suggested the cars in the rain going by on the wet road, that she thought it would make a good ASMR video, and I did it. I found enough in the public domain for clips for that, and it's on my ASMR channel now. Link is down below to that. And then someone else, so thank you, Aaron, for that idea, and I've had people actually say they really enjoyed it, and I am going to do one with the same track, but with thunder. I'm going to add thunder to it next time. And then somebody else said, wow, I have a lot, little print too. Oh, I'm trying to find the person who gave me the other idea. Maybe I'll come across it, but somebody else gave me an idea for horses, like walking on pavement or something, or pulling a wagon. I don't think I necessarily got them pulling a wagon, but I do have a video coming out on my ASMR channel. I think that one comes out maybe Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. I scheduled those out now, and I was able to get some horses walking. So thank you for that idea also. And if I see your name here, I will say hi to you by name. Oh, there's the one. I like all the eyeglasses. Where do you get them? Dollar Tree? This person, I'm sorry I use the F word sometimes in my comments. I love your videos. We'll stop the F-bombs. Why? Did somebody instruct you to do that? I didn't. Swear all you want in my comments. What kind of car do you have? I like questions like that. Very easy to answer, except I'm making it a long answer. I have a Nissan Sentra, and I absolutely love it. Don't ask me what year it is. It's either a 12 or 13. I don't remember. But I bought it in 15. So I think it was a 2012. And I've had it 3 years, and I've had absolutely no problem. Knock on, I have no wood anywhere, but I don't want to jinx it. Hey, even if something went wrong now, I figure 3 years with not a problem, I've done really well for a used car. Oh, do you know you are fat? Yes. This is what I replied. Yes, I know. You are very observant. With that kind of attention to detail, you might want to look into a career as a detective. It's funny enough when they say you're fat, but they're asking me if I know that. What an idiot! I know. How did you get the name Michaud? What a bizarre question. It was on my birth certificate. It's my father's last name. I never changed my name. Not when I got married, even. Oh, speaking of last names, Mrs. Cox. You may remember. She thought I was harsh, making fun of her name. It's not that I was making fun of her name. It's just that I know not only me, but many people, when you say the name Cox, you think of a different kind of Cox. And I think it's just funny that there's a name out there. There's a lot of names that are odd to me. I went out with a guy whose last name was Leg. I would have never taken that name. I don't want to be Mrs. Leg. But there's a lot of butts out there. And my husband's mother's proctologist was Dr. Butts. For reals. I'll look it up and put it here. Did he decide on a career simply to have something to go with the last name? I don't know. The thing is, let me see. What else did she say? Oh, she said that because my machine was skipping stitches. Well, she didn't say that. Remember, this is the one that said to retire my grandmother's machine, and, you know, I was heartbroken over that. She didn't say why. Now she's telling me why. It was skipping stitches. It was skipping stitches because I probably have the wrong needle and the wrong tension, and I didn't give a shit about changing those things. You don't retire a machine for skipping stitches. You make adjustments. I don't even know what's wrong with the name Cox. That's who I married. Did you really not, you know, stop and think about that name for a second? I'm nice. I like that about myself. It got me to thinking. Maybe some will say, oh, you just have a dirty mind because you let your mind go there. I don't even think there's anything wrong with Cox as a name, as long as you don't think that there would be anything wrong with if somebody had a last name spelled Kuntz, let's say, or Kunts, and you know exactly how I want you to pronounce that in your head right now. Would anybody think that was okay? I don't think so, especially women, because women hate that word, except for me. It's one of my favorites. But that, I don't think, would be acceptable as a last name. I really don't. But yet we can have a last name that sounds like a man part, you know, in a derogatory way, I guess. You know, I don't know. See, I don't think the C word is derogatory, actually. I think it's kind of fun and cute. But I wouldn't want that to be my last name, just like I wouldn't want Cox as my last name. Or Bitch, can you imagine? Mrs. Bitch or Mr. Bitch. You think a man would want the last name Bitch? Sounds like a girl, you know? And, you know, girl parts, Mrs. Tit, Mr. Tit. Look at their children, the little titties. You know, I could just go on and on with female names, you know, female body parts as last names. I don't think they would pass the test. But yet, you can have a lot of Cox out there. And that's okay, just cause. And, you know, Pam doesn't even know what's wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing. It just makes people think of other things. Oh, and then somebody was laughing her butt off about the name Cox. I know a man whose last name is Butt. Yes, Butt. Okay, and I don't remember if my mother-in-law's doctor was Butt or Butts. I will look it up. Please, language. You have other videos with yak language. Please, I like you, but I do know you do not care. You remind us 7 to 9 times. But I know you will just wipe the floor with me. But for change, I do not care. I don't know if English is her first language, but fuck that shit. Love watching your videos. Was your mom a sewer at one time? Yes, she was. My mother and my grandmother. And I don't remember anybody specifically like sitting down and teaching me, but they certainly let me experiment. I mean, obviously somebody had to show me something on a sewing machine. I think I was like probably too young to even remember being taught. But they both sewed, they both crocheted, both of them, any kind of craft out there, they could do it. And I like to do it. Now, you know, something like this, I love. I battle feelings of discouragement, depression, and frustration, but you have the ability to cheer me up and make me laugh. Thank you, Shirley, for letting me know that, because that makes up for all the other bullshit in this world. It really does. Because I often have feelings of discouragement. Not so much depression. I know people have been saying to me, you're depressed and you're in denial. Depression, I know what that feels like, the way I had it. And I now relate my depression totally to food, and I do not suffer depression. But of course I get discouraged. It's a fucking discouraging world. And frustration, yeah. Stress, sure. And I still suffer anxiety. I just found your channel and I love you so much. You are funny and kind, and it's like I'm watching my best friend, not a stranger, on YouTube. You connect with people, and you even do stuff like look into the camera, and that makes me feel more connected. I never loved a YouTuber instantly like I love you. I love you. I have to make some snacks and will be binge watching all night. Thank you for giving me something to watch. This happens often. Next day. I have never been so wrong about anyone in my life. How dare you put videos out there with filthy language, and your views on God are going to get you sent to hell in a handbag. Are you not aware that you are going to hell for the things you say and do? I just watched Pure Evil. You are the worst person I know. Words. I don't know how you have subscribers. Maybe they are like me and happen to come across your fake videos where you pretend to be a nice person. I'm spitting. Maybe they have not gotten around watching the real you. Once they catch on, they will leave. I hope I never watch another one of your videos. You are an awful human being. I can't believe I loved you so much. There's a man right there. It's a weird thing to be yelling. You took that away from me, and you don't care how you hurt people like me. This was, pretty in detail. I don't know how. She really took time to explain. But I have so many people who love me, love me, and then turn around and hate me. Hate me. And my thing is, why the fuck did you love me in the first place? You see someone on a YouTube video for a short period of time and you're going to profess your love for them? There's something wrong with that. Oh, again, go look up parasocial relationships. I love your honesty, Darlene. I have only recently found you. I'm going through all your videos. All right. I'll hear from her tomorrow. I hate you. I am learning to live with my new mantra. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, good. I like that mantra. I wish we were neighbors so we could do some things together. I go out of my way to never see a neighbor. I have one neighbor that I will pull over and talk to, Mr. Clark up the street, because he's been there. He's the next to the oldest original person on that street. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My mother is certainly the matriarch of Grove Ave, and he's the patriarch because my parents have been there since 1947, and they moved there, I believe, in the 60s. But everybody else is either dead or just long gone, and I like Mr. Clark very much. Oh, live streams. I had mentioned that I wouldn't do them, and there are people who don't like them, and for the same reasons I don't. And this person says it pretty much perfectly. I feel that most of them are way too long. Some are as long as 40 minutes or longer. I watch this one tipster, Nick Nimmin. He'll have live videos for like 3 hours. I don't even want to watch that, as a rerun, because I don't know where the tips are in a 3-hour video. And they spend half the time responding to the things viewers are posting. Life is too short for that. That's how I feel. I say if they have a tutorial, get on with it. On the other hand, I like talking videos like yours because you can keep up with what's going on while I do something else with my hands, and there are not 500 interruptions where they say, oh, Jane from Timbuktu is here. Who cares? I see that too. Oh, hi, Betty. Hi, how? Oh, yes, nice to see you here too. And it's just, oh my God. And somebody else wrote, they stop talking about whatever and start saying hello. I don't stick around. Yeah, I think that there's a whole different audience for live, and I hate live so much that's why I have no interest in doing it. I wish I lived close so we could go shopping together. Again, antisocial. I know people don't believe that. And, I do all right if I run into somebody in the store, if I have to, but I don't want to plan those incidents. You know, it's like I just like to be alone. And when I'm talking to you guys out there, I'm talking to a camera. Remember that. It's very antisocial. And another thing people will say to me is, oh, this guy's backing up. I'm very, oh my God. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm scared. Big truck. Keep going. All right. Phew. Hi. Like, I have to hide my face now from my new boyfriend. People will actually say to me, how can you fly if you're antisocial? I think that they probably never flew before. It is amazingly the least social thing you can do, and it cracks me up every time that we get onto a plane that is going to take us up into the sky. That still blows my fucking mind. And, you know, it's like we just sit next to each other and we don't talk. You know, it's like you're sitting next to somebody experiencing something that I still can't believe happens. I'm sitting in a chair in the sky. And yet, you know, of course, we do the little, casual hi, and then it's like headphones on, stare ahead, don't look at each other. And even in the airport, it's antisocial. People don't go by and say, hello, nice day, isn't it? People are just fucking busy, walking to their gates, running to their gates, looking straight ahead. You sit next to people. I mean, it's funny. You can sit, like, if it's crowded, that every seat is taken and people are even like standing and all there, and not one person is looking at each other. Now everybody's looking at their phone. They're so glad they have something to do. But, it's not a social event, flying. But yeah, I'm not looking for shopping buddies. I know that sounds mean. It's just the way I am. People, think I want to be their friend. I don't want any friends. I'm friendless, and I want to keep it that way. Oh, for my crochet patterns, is there a written pattern? It's easier for me. No, I tried doing that, like my first or second crochet video. I'm making this shit up like moments before I show it to you, and I can't take the time to write a pattern. I don't want to do that. I really get and understand you. This is long, so I'm just going to go into different parts. I watch you because I get what you're doing. Blah, 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 blah. I think you need to keep being you. You are obviously a smart woman. I like her. Take a minute. Slow down and figure out how to reach a broader audience. See, that's the stuff that I don't care to hear. I don't care to hear that. Take a minute, slow down, because you know what happens? I end up quitting. Slowing down, not good for me. It's not. I know you don't know that, but people don't realize the things they say, how it can affect someone. You just don't know. You can advise somebody to slow down, take a break, and the next thing you know, I'm probably a drunk again. You just don't know. There's reasons why I throw myself into my work. I don't want to throw myself into booze ever again until I'm 80. At 80, I'm going to be a fucking drunk again. I tell myself that every day. So please, not just for me, please, when you comment on somebody's video or Facebook or whatever, you can do what you want. You can do what you want. But do know that people do not always take things the way that you intend them to. And we all have reasons why we do what we do. And, I talk openly about being an alcoholic since childhood, and I really think the way I stay sober is because I have to be thrown into something else. It's one addiction for another, and I just feel like that truck, it's so big and black and tall that I feel like somebody's standing next to me. But, is being a workaholic also bad? It can be. It can ruin family relationships, friendships. It can ruin a lot of things. And when I get stressed like this, and I feel like, what were the words? Discouraged, frustrated, anxious, all that, I could be hitting Jesus Christ, that fucking truck now. I'll be so glad when he's gone. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to slow down. And I might be slowing down from this, but I'm speeding up on something else. I'm not sitting home watching TV if I'm not recording for you guys. I'm doing a lot of other things. I'm working harder on ASMR. I'm still doing Patreon. I don't know. I'm just doing what I can do, and it's my choice, and I'm doing the best I can for me, and I'm not going to make, probably anyone happy in the process. But it's funny that somebody can say, I really get and understand you, and then tell me, take a minute, slow down. Don't really get and understand me. Not at all. Not at all. Oh my God, I'm so fucking frustrated. I need a new job. There's a woman in the car next to me, and she's not on a video. What is she doing? Oh, I even replied to this person. It's very dangerous for me to even think about slowing down. If I slow down with recording on this channel, it's because I'm going full force with something else. I have to stay busy every waking moment. I'm surprised that I wrote all this. It's what I need to do for many reasons. I have too many people telling me to slow down, take a break, breathe, relax. I don't know why people push that on me. It might work for some, it does not work for me, and I remember that was my breaking point. I replied to her, and I was like, they want me to slow down, I'm gonna fucking slow down. That's when I made my decision that I don't want to do this anymore. Isn't that something? I didn't even remember replying to her. See, this was probably copied and pasted like a week ago, or maybe even 2 weeks ago, but it's out there somewhere with my reply. And I've been getting people saying, take a break, slow down, you're doing too much. And it's like, stop telling me that, stop telling me that, stop telling me that, unless you want me to really go away. And this was the last one. I replied to her, and I was like, okay, that's it. I need a new career. Because I can't do what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to slow down and take breaks, and I can't do that. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to continuously be told that, and people are going to tell me that forever, because people feel that people should take breaks. I told you this was going to be a long video. I just discovered you and have been I just discovered you and have been binge watching your videos. And I friended you on Facebook. You are so genuine. You make me laugh. Keep watching. I'm new here. I've been binge watching. Was that truck? Another truck? Oh my God. I'm new here. I've been binge watching your videos for the last 40 minutes. I had to subscribe. You're just too adorable. I love your videos. 40 minutes is not long enough to make a decision. Keep watching. You'll run into something you don't like. You know, it's funny that I couldn't find the person who mentioned the horses. Maybe I didn't copy that on here. I do not know. I do not know. Anyway, oh my God, I've got to stop. This is taking forever. You are more than welcome to still ask me questions. And I like actual questions, because that's easy to answer. But, you know, some of you still leave comments that I know, oh my God, I just know that people feel like I'm throwing people under the bus. But hey, it's a public comment, and I'm replying to it just my way. That's all, not your way, my way. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming out with me on this beautiful gray and rainy day, and nice and cool. I love that. And I'll be back with more soon, I hope. Maybe not as soon as you expect it to be, but I will be back. Bye.